स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल राजन सर। आज हम लोग डिस्कस करने वाले हैं डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ लूप्स दैट वी यूज इन ब्लूजे। बेसिकली ब्लूजे में हम लोग 3 टाइप्स के लूप ही यूज करते हैं। द फर्स्ट वन इज फॉर लूप, सेकेंड वन इज व्हाइल लूप एंड थर्ड वन इज डू व्हाइल लूप।
Out of those three loops, for and while loop are known as entry control loop, whereas do while loop is known as exit control loop. Now, why for and while loop are known as entry control loop? That must be the question which should be there into your mind right now. So the answer is, when we are working with for and while loop, at the time of entering the body of for and while loop, we check condition. So at the time of entry we are checking the condition. That's why these two are known as entry control loop. Whereas if we talk about do while loop, why it is known as exit control loop? When the loop is about to get over, or you can say at the end line of this do while, you can see the condition is getting checked. So when we are about to exit the do while loop, then we check the condition. That is why do while is known as exit control. Here in front of you, you can see the syntax of for loop, which is consisting of initialization, condition, update part, statement or calculation. It always starts from initialization part, and once we are getting started with initialization part, after initializing the value, it goes to condition part. It checks whether the condition is true or false. If the condition is true, then only you are allowed to get inside the body and perform either printing of a value or calculation of a value. Once either the statement is printed or calculation is done, again you will be sent back to update part. Here the value of the variable which is running the loop will be changed. With that changed value, again it will be directed to condition part. Condition will again checked, and then if the condition is true, again you are allowed to get inside the body and you will be reaching again statement or calculation part. Again either you will perform statement or calculation. From here again you will be sent to update part, and again the value of that variable which is running the loop will be changed, either increased or decreased depending on the logic of the program. After the value is changed, again it will be sent to condition part. If the condition is true, you will repeat the same. If the condition is false, you are out of for loop. That is, you will go below this body of loop and you are out of loop at this part. Now here you need to pay attention. Initialization part gets executed once only, and the entire loop runs between this condition part, statement or calculation part, update part, and again after the value is changed of the variable which is controlling the loop, it goes to condition part. Again the condition is checked. If it is true, you are welcome. If it is false, you are out of the loop and the loop gets over. After explanation of this syntax of for loop, let's start with the example of for loop. Now as I told you, this part is known as initialization part. This part will be telling you from where to start the loop. So right now we are starting the loop from 1. 1 is the value which is starting. For this I, from here it goes to condition part. I is carrying 1. So 1 less than equals to 3. The condition is true. So it will allow you to get inside the body of the for loop. So you are coming here and it's printing the value of I, that is 1. From here it goes to this update part. I will become 2. Again it will check the condition. 2 is less than equals to 3. Yes, again the condition is true. So it will let you get inside the body of the for loop. Again system.out.println i's value, that is 2. Again from here the value will be increasing by 1. So I from 2 becomes 3. Again it comes and checks the condition. 3 less than equal to 3. Yes, the condition is still true. So it will let you get inside the body of the for loop. Again it will print the present value of I, that is 3. So 3 will be printed. Again it goes up and the value of I from 3 it gets increased to 4. Again the same thing. Condition will be checked. 4 less than equals to 3. No, condition is false. So you are finally out of the body of for loop. You are out and the loop gets over, and here is the output which you are getting due to this for loop. Now let's get started with the syntax of while loop. While loop is also known as entry control loop, as I have told you at the beginning of this video. Now see, as I told you that all the parts, initialization, condition, statement or calculation, update part, these are the different parts of every loop which you will be able to find out in every loop. Say they all are present. What is the difference right now among the for loop and this while loop? The writing criteria. There the initialization part was falling under the parenthesis of for loop. Here it's coming out of the body of while, as you all can see. So let's get started. Initialization is the part which initializes the loop, or you can say which starts the loop. This part is known as condition part. Condition checks whether you are allowed to get inside the body of this while loop or not, and you are allowed to get in only when this condition is true. Then whatever lines are written, whether statement, calculation, update part, or few more lines are there, all of the lines will be executed, and then again it sends you back to the condition part. Again the condition is checked. If it is true, you are getting inside the loop. If it is getting false, you are out of the while loop's body and it gets over. You are finally out of the body of while loop. Let's start with the dry run of this while loop. This part, as I told you, will be known as initialization part. Here the variable I is the one which is controlling the loop. So I is getting started from 1. Then it comes to this part. 1 less than equals to 3. The condition is true. So you are allowed to get into the body of while loop. So you are coming inside the body, and first you are printing the value of I, that is 1, and then in the next line, as you all can see, I++. It will do what? It will make the value of I change from 1 to 2. After the value of I is changed, it will take you back to the condition part and it will be checked. So 2 less than equals to 3, the condition is still true. The condition is still true. So you are cutting inside the loop again and again it will print the value of I. So this time the value of I is 2. Again you are coming back to this update part. I++ from 2, it will make it 3. Again you are going up to the condition part. Again it will check 3 less than equal to 3. Yes, the condition is still true. So you will get inside the body and it will print the value of I, that is 3. Then it comes to this I++ again, and the value of I from 3, it will become 4. Again it will send you to the same condition part. It will be checked 4 less than equals to 3. The condition gets false. You are no more allowed to get into the body of while loop. Finally you will be sent out of the body of while loop and you are out of while loop. So here comes your output, that is 1, 2 and 3. Now Let's talk about syntax of do while. Do while is also known as exit controlled loop. Why it is known as exit control loop? You can see at the entry of this loop there is no condition, but at the exit point of the loop you can see there is a condition. This is why it is known as exit control loop. When you are about to enter the body of the loop, there is no condition, but when you are about to exit the loop, then the condition gets checked. After syntax of do while, let's see how do while loop runs and gives you the output. Initial value of the variable I, which is controlling the loop, is 1. So at the time of entering the body of do while, you will not find any condition, only do is present. So it lets you get into the body of do while directly, and the first line is printing the value of I, so it prints 1. Then the second part is I++, so 1 will become 2, and then the condition will be checked. 2 less than equals to 3, yes, the condition is true. Because of this semicolon, if the condition is true, it will send you back to the same inside the body of do while. Again it will print the value of I, that is 2. I++ will make it 3. 3 less than equals to 3. Again the condition will be checked. Yes, the condition is still true. So again this semicolon will send you back to the body of do while. This time it will print the value of I, that is 3. Now I++ becomes 4. Again the condition will be checked. 4 less than equals to 3. No, the condition is false. So this semicolon will allow you to move out of the body of do while, and you are out of the body of do while, and as an output you have got 1, 2 and 3 in different lines. So this was simple examples of for, while and do while along with their syntax, that these three loops simple execution must be very much clear to you all.